Yes, we are happy to have had President Juncker today with us and also Mr. Stylianidis and their colleagues. It was a very fruitful dialogue that we have established today. Mr. Juncker, after our meeting, has also met the political party leaders represented in our parliament. They also exchanged their views. During the first part of our meeting, we have expressed our views on how we see the situation actually. As you will all know, the Turkish Cypriot community perhaps is the only community on earth where by approving a solution and by giving its consent to become a member of the European Union, unfortunately has kept outside the European Union and couldn't reach to a solution because of the no from another community. So this is a real abnormal situation which needs to be corrected, and the only way to create the normal conditions, of course, is to achieve a solution. Therefore, we are having negotiations, serious negotiations that we are conducting together with Mr. Anastasiadis and with our negotiators and with negotiating teams. I have reiterated my commitment to President Juncker once again that we mean business. We want to achieve a solution sooner rather than later, and we really want to see a progress and an eventual solution to this problem, which has been negotiated for the last 47 years, almost half a century, that we achieve this within months rather than years. Is it realistic? I ask this question and I give the response, yes, it is realistic. If we really continue with this pace and with this determination, it is a matter of months and not years to achieve a solution, because we are progressing in the right direction. This is not any illusion, it is reality. We are progressing, and we are also progressing on the CBM side. We hope to see as soon as possible the opening of the crossing points, as well as interoperability of the mobile phones, as well as interconnection of the electricity grid, and so on. On the European Union side, there will be once again someone appointed by the Commission to help the procedure. I want to underline the fact that the common understanding, not only with the European Union, but with Mr. Nikos Anastasiadis, is that the European Union is not going to substitute the UN. The process is a UN-led process. It will going to remain like that, but the European Union would very much be welcomed to assist this process, to help to second this procedure. Therefore, someone from the European Union will be there. He will be appointed soon, and we will be assisting on the technical expertise side to our procedure. In the meantime, of course, one thing which we discussed thoroughly with President Juncker is the need to prepare the Turkish Cypriots to the day after. We are talking of a process which, as I said earlier, we expect a solution within months, and once we reach to that point, the next day we will be as community within the context of the European Union. This is a real difference for the Turkish Cypriot community, and we need to get prepared. So far, we have had limited cooperation with the European Union. We need to extend this. We need a political dialogue to continue. We need to harmonize our legislation and institutions with the European acquis. Therefore, we look forward that this kind of understanding will prevail, and we will have the necessary assistance to prepare the Turkish Cypriots to that eventuality. On the other hand, one more point, and perhaps the last one that I want to make, is the following. Definitely, we will be in the European Union, and we will be adhering to the principles and the values of the European Union. Even if we are out yet from the Union, the Turkish Cypriot people are Europeans. Our community believe in the principles of the European Union and respect the values of the European Union. But on the other hand, there is another important aspect that should not be overlooked, and that is the bizonality and bicommunality of the structure that we are going to form. We need to have a critical balance there. On the one hand, to adhere the principles and the values of the European Union, and on the other hand, to respect this principle of bizonality and bicommunality. It is possible. For that, of course, we need to have certain derogations in the acquis, and that needs to be accommodated with the European Union institutions. This can be done, and I am hopeful that it will be done if we want to achieve a solution. And one last point, the solution that we will be finding should not be vulnerable. Should not be vulnerable in the sense that it can be challenged in the courts. We don't want to see that. We want legal certainty. We want this solution that we will be achieving to be part of the European primary law. And there also there can be ways and means to do that.